Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about importance of business environment. In previous videos, we have discussed about what is business environment, the features, dimensions, and new policies and its effects. Right. In this video, we are going to discuss importance. Let us start. If you like the video, subscribe and share the video. And if you have any doubt, you can ask in Instagram. The link is in description. Let us start. So, importance. First, important. Why the business environment is important. Why a manager needs to understand the business environment. Right. So, first thing, it enables the firm to identify getting the first. Oh, just a second. Identify the opportunity and getting the first mover. Add the opportunity here and getting the first mover advantage. Obviously, if you understand the business environment, obviously if there is change in the customer tastes or is there any new machine is going to be introduced in the market, if you know these things, you will be the first person to access those and make advantage of those information. Right. It helps the firm to identify threats and early warning signals. Obviously, if customer tastes are changing, you will know. If you follow the business environment, if you have knowledge about business environment, you will be the first person to know that threats. Right. If there is new technology coming to the market, that is also a threat. You will be the first person to access those. Right. Next, helps in tapping useful resources. Tapping useful resources means utilizing the available resources efficiently. So, if you know what is the business trend and business environment and the reaction of business environment, obviously you will use the resources according to those changes. Next, helps in coping with rapid changes. Nowadays, customer tastes, technology, everything, business environment, competitors, everything is changing rapidly. So if you have those knowledges, if you have tech knowledge, if you have what competitor is doing, and if you know the customer taste trends, obviously those problems will be solved easily. You can cope up with those problems. Next, helps in assisting in planning and policy formulation. Obviously, if you know the trend, that helps to plan the future of the organization. Right. You can easily plan and formulate the policies. Next, helps in improving performance. After seeing, after reading, or after knowing, understanding these points, what you learned, you can improve your organization's performance easily. You can plan, you know the taste of the customers, you know the technology, you know the competitor, then you can easily improve the organization's performance. So with this point, your importance of business environment got completed. So let us go to the demonetization. What is demonetization? I no need to explain. You might have experienced in ninth morning, you may have standed in the queue in front of ATM machines, because on November 8th, 2016, our Narendra Modi ji PM announced the demonetization scheme, that is majorly on 500 notes and 1000 notes. So 500 and 1000 were demonetized with the immediate effect on that minute only. Right. Next, 86% of the money was invalid only. So wherever you were using the 500,000 notes, all are not accepting and they are saying that it is invalid note. Right. 86% money was invalid, where you can use those 14% on utility bills. So if you are paying directly to the government, if there is tax, it may be tax, anything. So if you are paying to directly to the government, it is accepted, right? And deposit invalid notes to bank. They announced that to deposit the notes, invalid notes to the bank and exchange those. And one more condition was there, that is withdrawal restrictions. You can withdraw only 10,000 per day. That was the restrictions, right? I no need to explain these things, you already know better than me, right? Because you have experienced that. Why the demonetization introduced or announced? There was so much corruption in our country, you already know it. So to reduce those corruptions, they announced. Next, counterfeiting, the use of high demonetization notes for illegal activity. So they were illegal, n number of illegal activities. So they were dealing in majority in thousands and 500s, because they were dealing in crores. Then you should have 500 and 1000 notes only. You cannot give 100 rupees note in crores, right? So it was like counterfeiting the use of these notes. They cannot use those notes for the illegal activity, correct? Then to reduce the black money, so by this activity the people should remove their black money and pay the tax. If they want money, they should pay the tax for unaccounted money. So what was the tax rate? Almost 83% something was there. You can get only 16% of your black money if you get accounted those money. So let us see the features of demonetization. So let us see the features of demonetization. What happened after demonetization? Tax administration measures. So because of demonetizations, they collected much more tax on black money, unaccounted money, and let's see the points and understand. Those with black money had to declare their unaccounted wealth and pay tax at penalty rate. Who and all saved the money which is unaccounted for the government, they didn't pay the tax, right? That's why it is unaccounted and called as black money. So after demonetization, they need to exchange the currency, right? If they don't exchange, the complete money, whatever the money rests on their houses, will be useless and it cannot be used anymore, right? So they must declare their money, whatever the unaccounted money was there, and pay tax at penalty rate. So what is the tax rate? Right, let us see. Flat 60%. Let us say if you have 1000 rupees black money, so it is not worth at all. Just for the example, 60% on 1000, how much? 600, right? On surcharge, 25% on tax, whatever the tax was there. Surcharge means tax on tax, so you get 600 rupees tax, correct? So on that 25%, how much it is? 25% of 600 means 150 rupees tax on tax. And again we should add 6% to this amount. Total tax is 83.25 percentage. You will get nothing usually, right? Second point, tax evasion will no longer tolerated or accepted. Many people were not paying the tax and they were saving as black money. So the government planned and executed suddenly, right? So all the money and all the non-taxpayers must pay the tax for their unaccounted money. and led to tax administration channelizing savings into the formal financial system. So because of demonetization, people tend to save or deposit into bank. Whomever the people was there without any bank account, they also created bank account, and bank offered them like interest, excess interest and some more benefits, so that they will save the money in the bank. So they get deposits also and accounts also and savings also and money, and on that they should pay interest and they will lend those money, right? So because of this demonetization, the banks are getting deposits and creating saving accounts, and if you save money in account, those will be accounted in the eyes of law, correct? You can pay easily tax on those amounts. And non-cash or cashless economy, because of demonetization, services like Rupee, Visa and Phone Pay, Paytm, other MobiKwik, Google Pay, everything get into existence. Now we will use more than the cash, right? Those apps will be used, correct? Obviously we are each and every day we are using Paytm, Phone Pay. Obviously yes, we are not using much cash now. So that is the benefit or effect came after demonetization. So this completes your features of demonetization and this chapter also. If you like the video, please subscribe and share. If you have any doubt, you can ask in Instagram. The link is in description. And thank you for watching. Take care.